Is said to be the worst floods to hit the city of George and its surrounds in at least 6 decades. But for now, it seems the rain has let up to give disaster management officials a chance to mop up and assess the damage from this week's strong storm. Some schools and clinics can also reopen. But there are reports that power and water are still out in a few suburbs. Eden District Disaster Management's Wouter Jacobs is live on the line with us now with an update from the ground. Wouter, thanks a lot for your time. We appreciate it. Let's start off with the water situation. There were burst water pipes and that led to critical water levels in George. Has there been any progress on the repairs?
Thank you for having me. Yes, the civil engineering department of the George municipality is on the situation and they are managing it.
All right. It looks like we've lost our signal there, our connection to Wouter. We'll catch up with them a bit later to find out the latest from George. Some families in George will need all the support they can get following those devastating floods which hit parts of the Garden Route. It's been described as one of the worst floods to hit George in 60 years. Several residents in the Western Cape Town were displaced.
I was heartbroken, really heartbroken. It's bad that we lost everything, and it's my father's house, and he just passed away the 3rd of November, so we basically lost everything now from him. So it's very emotional.
It's now more than 5 years or 10 years that the people are staying in these conditions, and as you can see, they are staying close to a place where the water is running. So the whole water coming from the top of the area, it's coming down to this guy's house, and they are sitting in a very difficult conditions here in this area.
All right, we've managed to get Wouter Jacobs back on the line. He is from disaster management in the Eden District Municipality. Wouter, we were talking about the water situation, and you were saying there's been progress with the repairs?
That's right. The civil engineering department from the George local municipality are repairing the water pipes as we speak. There is still some challenges of main lines that still are broken, but they are working on it.
What's the progress with road closures? There were a few routes in the Garden Route that were closed as the storm hit on Monday. Are roads fully open?
At this stage, most of our suburban and rural roads are open. There's still a few that's where low water bridges are, where the water is still crossing the bridges, and they are still closed for precautionary measures. And the Montague Pass is still closed, but the Swartberg Pass has been reopened.
There was some concern about the informal settlements in George, for example, the Tembeletu informal settlement houses built in ditches with the ground deteriorating under them after the rain. What kind of help is being provided for those communities?
Humanitarian relief has been rolled out, and we've got the help of Gift of the Givers, and also we are using our own SA Harvest is also helping with this.
All right, we do have a poor signal, but we're going to try and get as much from Wouter as we can. Wouter, with the South African Weather Service saying that there is more rain expected to come in a few days, what needs to happen, and will that have an impact on your mopping up processes?
Yes, we did receive a heads-up warning with regards to some more rain coming our way. Supposed to hit us on Saturday. We are planning.
All right, we tried our best to hold on there in the hopes that the connection would get better, but it seems like we're not having any luck. So unfortunately, we won't be able to continue that conversation with Wouter Jacobs. But up next.